I'll introduce myself. I'm Steve Schneider. I'm the CEO of Homes for the Homeless. And next to me is my good friend and president of Homes for the Homeless, Archie Kao, who is has been a very welcomed addition to the company, movie actor, movie producer, and more importantly, global philanthropist. Couldn't have got a better person as president for the company. I saw some of the stuff you did. It's amazing.
Oh.
That's kind of what, where we kind of crossed roads.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was really, I appreciate the opportunity to try to bring the best of the world together. It's fascinating.
And I think, people here take for granted what they have until you go to another country and then you really see what poverty is like.
Well, look, you also know very well what it's like to be homeless.
My homeless was I lost my home and I lived in a hotel, for 18 months. But being displaced, it's really difficult to get back on your feet. The disasters,
They don't stop coming.
They're not
Yeah.
stopping in any shape.
Yeah.
And when you have the type of home that can handle extreme weather conditions, what you're really saying is it was really robustly built.
Mm.
I mean, it's just testimony to how the quality of the construction is. And nobody knows it better than you that's in this room. You've been at the factory several times, and you've had the luxury of being able to see. I mean, in China, we all know that there's sometimes low-grade products that come out of China, and that's got that stigma, and it's there. But this isn't the case.
Yeah.
This is the real thing.
And when you're out there, and I literally was at the factory holding a little fire blowtorch up to the materials just to see how the materials respond to direct fire.
When I was watching, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I was happy to see it, right? Because I needed to see it with my own eyes and just be there to test it, and I'm happy to say that it's absolutely authentic.
In this case, I was thankful that you did go out there several times and verify it because it needed to be said and it needed to be done.
Yeah.
We were invited to the Fire and Earthquake Expo with Cal Fire. We had Cal Fire go through the whole thing. We were doing simulation earthquake and fire safety, and hands down, there's nothing safer than earthquake or fire, or even more energy efficient than what we have right here. And so,
Here in California, we need those considerations.
We do. As we were talking earlier, about 6 months ago, Vessel introduced the same model in a complete off-grid system, and so solar panels go on the roof. There's a 2-foot cavity underneath this, and septic tanks, water tanks, battery packs, so that the battery backup is there, and a complete sewage treatment system.
So it's absolutely comprehensive.
Yeah, it's completely comprehensive.
Yeah.
And so, so areas that normally would not be, habitable, we can start making communities, and because the land cost is affordable.
Yeah, because that was previously the barrier to entry.
Yeah,
right?
the land costs were just too ridiculous, and
Yeah.
you couldn't put in a community.
This, in conjunction with the Helix anchors, helps us use properties that previously were not.
Yeah.
It's really exciting possibility to build an
Yeah.
entire community.
Yeah, it's just and make it very smooth and seamless.
Mm.
So this is it's an exciting time. I know you were only here for a short time, so I thought we'd have a little conversational, friendly podcast.
And see where we are.
See where we are,
Yeah.
I think, and let the public know what we're thinking and what we're doing, and invite everybody to join us. It's not a it's not a one size fits all. We want to invite and collaborate. There's only a way to grow this and to fix what is a global problem is through collaboration.
Yeah.
And so any of you that had a chance to watch this podcast and feel the need to want to do something else with your life, or just even a little bit of it, the door's
Contact
open.
us.
Yeah, really, it's the door's open. So anyway, thanks for today.
Oh, thrill.
Glad you could make it up here today, and we're looking forward to our next communication where we can let everybody know what else we've accomplished since these things happen.
We continue to evolve, and we'll keep you updated as we move along.